What's up and welcome to Stacks and Stuff. I hope everybody out there is having a great day today. I always like to start things off by thanking each and every one of you for stopping by and watching. And if you happen to be new to my channel and you want to join these little chicks in their journey to adulthood, consider hitting that red subscribe button down there. I'm going to be making a lot more videos and I would love for you to come along for the ride. So most of you already know that I got chickens. And here they are. These are my 5 golden Sexlink chickens. They are 1 week old. I'm a first-time chicken owner and this is my first time raising chicks. So I thought we'd go over just what I've learned within this first week of raising them and what I expect to come. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, and I guess a good place to start would be their enclosure, the cage that they're in. They don't need much, it turns out, just some bedding. We've got wood chips here. Cedar tends to be toxic to them, so do not use cedar wood chips. We currently have pine wood chips in there. They need some food, and we'll get into what type of food I am feeding them right now. And they just need water. It's not much at all. They do need ventilation, so I got them in a big box here and open top. I've got no lid on there. But I may have to get something a little higher here very shortly because they are jumping and flapping their wings and they could catch a little bit of air. And there's a few times to where they're almost getting up to the tippity top of this box. So we're going to be moving them into something bigger very soon. They are growing so fast. As you can see, they've already got most of their wing feathers in. They're losing that baby fuzz. And they are getting big. Now let's talk about temperature. For the first week of their life, it's got to be around 95 degrees. Then on the second week it drops down to 90 degrees. Third week 85 degrees, and so on until they are acclimated to the current temperature outside. That will roughly be about 6 weeks, and then they are ready to go into their chicken coop. This red light here that you're seeing is a heat lamp that I'm using to keep these little chickadees warm. And I have it set up on one side of the box here, so they have an option to move over to the other side of the box in case they get too hot. It is a little cooler over here rather than directly under the lamp. They sleep a lot. And they sleep in some very odd positions. In some very odd areas. Now, as cute as they may be, they are messy. They are constantly kicking up their bedding into the food and into the water. They also poop a lot, so you're going to need to change out their bedding daily. Now, let's talk about their food. And this is what we're starting them on. It's 20% protein, and it's got some prebiotics and probiotics in there. It's little grains, and it looks just like that cereal, Grape Nuts. They'll be eating this for a few months, and then we'll be switching them over onto something else that'll be a little more tailored to their diet for their age. And then we have their water bottle there. I fill it up daily with fresh water, and they drink from that. They go through quite a bit of water. You'd be surprised. And that's their feeder there. Sort of like a little trough, and they're able to dip their heads in those little holes and get their food. Fun fact about chickens. Chickens have a storage compartment located in their neck. It's called a crop. Now they can store food in there up to 12 hours. The crop also helps to break down their food before it travels on. So, if you guys see a little lump on the right side of your chicken's neck, it's alright. It's just food being stored in their crop. Interesting, interesting. So those are some things I learned so far amongst this week of having these little chickadees. Some things I do expect to come. Well, I do expect these guys to get a whole lot bigger each and every day. So I'm gonna have to get them a bigger enclosure until they are ready to go out into their chicken coop. Which brings up a good point. Space. Now you want to make sure you have adequate space for your flock of birds, because if you have too many birds in a small enclosure, one, it's not healthy, and two, they could start pecking at each other and cause injuries, pull out their feathers, and stress them out a lot. You don't want stressed birds. You want a healthy flock, which brings me back to cleanliness. Always want to keep them clean. They're going to stay clean by having a clean cage or clean coop. So make sure to take some time each day to go in there, do some daily maintenance, and they'll be just fine. And some of their feathers are starting to get their colors. Now, when these birds are fully grown and all their feathers come in, they'll be a beautiful reddish golden brown color. Now, these are going to be fairly big birds, so their coop's going to have to be big enough to accommodate all these ladies. Some other fun facts about chickens. Chickens can recognize up to 100 individual faces. So it's very important to bond with your flock because they will recognize you. Chickens have more than 30 types of vocalizations. And they are vocal little things. But it's a pretty vocalization. Chickens have more bones in their neck than a giraffe. Can you believe that? Chickens can run at speeds up to 9 miles an hour. They're fast. Chickens have full color vision. The average hen lays up to 300 eggs per year. It takes 25 hours for an egg to be made inside a hen. And one more fun fact: there are more chickens on Earth than humans. Well, it's been 1 week of these little chicks' life, and 1 week of me raising them. And let me tell you, it's been a lot of fun. Each one of these girls has their own little personality. They're all very curious and extremely playful. They eat a lot, they sleep a lot, and they drink a lot of water. But overall, they're very easy to take care of so far. But I hope you guys stick around and see them grow up. I'll keep you guys posted. And with that being said, I would like to once again thank each and every one of you out there for stopping by and watching. And like I said before, if you happen to be new to my channel and you like what you see, consider hitting that red subscribe button down there. I'm going to be making a lot more videos, and I always love to have new people along for the ride. Alright guys, until next time, take care.